Welcome to another video on my Raspberry Pi 2. We're running Ubuntu Linux as well as the robot operating system, which is a messaging system. The Raspberry Pi is connected to band cable, which is connected to this breadboard with electronics and some fischertechnik. Also connected to an HDMI cable for this monitor, but which doesn't do a thing right now. Then a serial cable for connection to laptop, giving a serial connection, as I said, and via the serial connection I can start virtual network computing, which I always use. Also network cable, which is necessary for virtual computing. Programming in C++ for getting a motor and LEDs working. This LED should get working through this phototransistor, and for that I tried last time smartphone with a flashlight app, but I thought maybe it is wise to use just a flashlight. So let's see whatever happens. So with this stuff introduced, let's start the software and see if I can get some counting happen, and that was where I left last time. So on screen, a close-up for the electronics and fischertechnik circuit. Then on the virtual computing for the Raspberry Pi, this is roscore learning, which is necessary, although this is not looking good. So I might not get something done after all. Let's see. No, this is not looking good. Anyway, here I should start control the fischertechnik LED, which is this one. Then phototransistor reading out. No, this is the LED. This is another phototransistor, which I replaced with this one. Then the motor is running, or should get running, on my Android tablet. But if this one is the control won't run, the motor won't run. And this is for source code. But I first have to check for roscore. Let's try again. Does it do it now? Alright, let's check it again. Now it runs. Then on the tablet, which is, oops, let's remove the light a bit, and yeah, it's not nice to do like this, but on this tablet I can start here the motor. So let's do just that. And indeed you see the mirroring of the camera with which I recorded. Now you can see now that this is running, kind of, but the motor doesn't do anything, so I need to check on that. This one is running. Power is active. As far as I can see, everything is actually running. The red LED is not correct. This should be here. So that's a bit strange. Now you can see it better. This one should be here. That means that I still have to run the red LED as well. So that one's not running. Alright, now things are running, but not the way I anticipated, because message 3 here should be counting everything. Unfortunately, things don't always end up the way I want. So let's make a quick check. Alright, so by now, let me turn the lamp away again as much as possible. So now the motor does work, and let's take a look at that motor. The wiring was not optimal, so you can see it works. Also the red LED is working, as you can clearly see. So that is running on the Android tablet. Then I need not to look at that further for now. What does need to be looked after is, of course, the light. And earlier I did use the smartphone flashlight. And then I want to see in this terminal, this one, if one, and previously I managed to get that, but only for a short time. Now I do have that very good flashlight, so let me see if that one is actually working better. Shining straight on. But does it actually show one? I don't see it happen yet. So I need to look at probably this coder. But for sure also here. Because here I am counting and sending the message. Here I send the message and here I receive it. So what is doing what? And why doesn't it start counting or continue counting? Wrong button. So, look, well, this is obviously, because there's no light here, this is obviously not really the idea. It should only shine or do something when there's light here. And that's a warning for almost empty battery on the Android tablet. Ouch. Anyway, how to continue counting here? Programming. Alright, so now we're on the Mac again, and this is for compiling. I made a very slight coding change, and that the count now also is sent not only when it's 99 or any thing, but also when it is set back to 0. But I have to compile it. And another thing which I didn't mention, but I do notice, is that I have now 4 virtual screens, but it's all on the Raspberry Pi, which is not very strong. So anything I do, be it on Android tablet or via the VNC on my Fedora Linux laptop, or via this Macintosh Apple, it's on the same Raspberry Pi. Limited memory, not a very fast processor, CPU. So that means that it slows down, because it also has to serve 4 desktops and has to serve 2 terminals on my tablet, 5 terminals on my Linux laptop, and 2 here. And now it has built without problem. So what to do now? Well, I have to restart the phototransistor process. So that is in this case this one. So kill. Let's see if I can do it just like that. No, that it won't do. Then copy and paste. Let's see if it is killed. Yes, it is killed, so let's start it and see if it works out. And after compiling, I start phototransistor. And now I have to wait and see if things change here. Do I notice things in here? And I'm afraid that it won't. So I am scrolling to see text, to get text back. But so far I don't see anything happen. I might say, alright, instead of 1000, instead of 0 I make it 1000, I recompile and then see, or minus, may also be, although integer is positive. So to stand out, I will have to make it a very clear other digit. But so far, even this one is not working out. And this is the boring part. When does it show out? When does it show up? It's not counting very fast, as you can see. while the other one, the phototransistor, is going very fast. So I think that may be a problem as well. I need to synchronize speeds. So how is this? Speed up, loop rate 10. Do I have a loop rate here? Loop rate is 10, right here. Loop rate 10. Loop rate 10. Here I have a delay, by the way, of 1 second. So that always counts. So things are far from perfect right now. And time goes on. So even this doesn't work out. And a video of 15 minutes, give or take, sure doesn't make a difference. I don't show everything because that would be very time consuming, but this needs to change. Time, because this is certainly very much slower than this one. So that all needs to change, and maybe, just maybe, I get things done then. And with that conclusion, I say thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, give the video a thumbs up, leave a comment or suggestion. What should I do better, or should I abandon the project, whatever. You can also follow me via Twitter and Instagram. Please show your support by making a donation via either PayPal or Wired. You can also become a patron, and depending on the pledge you make, may have your name mentioned. Also, well, on my website and with my videos, and also I publish at times a video strictly for patrons. And I may or may not choose to publish them, to make them available for the public. So that's a bonus for patrons. And depending on the pledge, you can also decide which topic. Anyway, more information under this video or in the last segment coming up. For now, have a nice day, to be continued, and bye bye.